everybody. Fredrick, it's time. Fredrick, are you feeling better today?
Yeah, but, keep the dogs at a distance, please.
That's right. I walked in today from watering my plants to find Fredrick being attacked by my dogs. They were fighting over him. I think it's because they love you. Yeah, I think it is. I think...
They wanted to eat me for sure, and if you hadn't been there, I'd have been devoured.
Well, then it's a good thing I was there. And from now on, we will keep Fredrick at a high up distance when he's not filming.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Fredrick, do you want to show them our geode from yesterday?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So, he's going to... Okay. Thank you, Fredrick. So, this is the geode we made, and my salt is still on it. I don't know if you can see that. So, I'm going to ask... Fredrick, can you hold it? And good, thank you. And then, do you want to help me wipe the salt off?
Yeah.
Fredrick,
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna wipe the salt off. And normally we would do this over a trash can, but since it's just me and Fredrick and the dogs, I think it's okay to do it this way. So we just wipe it off. And now all that salt is done.
See?
Okay, yeah, but you have to hold it up.
Yeah. See, it's good, right? Doesn't it look good?
Fredrick, I don't think they can see it.
Isn't it nice? I think it looks really good.
Fredrick, they can't see it. Can you move?
Oh, my bad.
There we go. Okay, so Fredrick.
Yeah.
I was thinking today.
Yeah.
I was thinking today we could make puppets.
What?
No, I'm not trying to replace you.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not trying to replace Fredrick. We just want to make new puppets.
But new is better.
New's not always better. It's okay. They're not going to be better or worse than you. They're just going to be different from you.
You sure?
Yeah. So, what we're going to need today is paper bag of any size. I'm going to use a little one, but whatever you have around the house. Scissors. Notice how I'm holding the scissors, because we don't pass each other the scissors like this, right?
Ah!
No, we wouldn't do that. We'd pass them like this to each other so that they can safely be passed. Okay, so paper bag, scissors. I'm going to use some various markers of any colors. I have a bunch of them here. I probably won't use all of them, but I'll use some of them. And just some construction paper. I'm going to use scrap paper. Do you know what scrap paper is, Fredrick?
It's scrap paper.
Yeah, it is scrap paper. Scrap paper is when you use paper, like when you're making another project and you cut stuff out of it, the stuff that's left is the scraps. So we are going to use a bunch of old scraps that normally people would throw away.
Oh no!
I know, it's sad, right?
Yeah, you can use that. Paper comes from trees.
That's true. Paper does come from trees.
Yeah, they work hard.
That's right. Paper comes from trees, and trees work really hard to make that paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to keep that in mind anytime we use any kind of paper products, that they came from somewhere. And we can reuse stuff that we would normally throw away. So, Fredrick, I'm going to have you sit over there and make your own puppet.
Okay.
Okay, and thank you very much. And we are going to make a puppet out of a bag. And you might be saying to yourself, how the heck are we going to make a puppet out of a bag? Well, I'll show you. Already, all you have to do is put your hand in the bottom, and it's already kind of a puppet. But we're going to go one further. We're going to make a little face. So paper bags have this little flappy thing. Now, you want to make sure that the flappy thing is facing down like this. So what would be the bottom of the bag, so normally when you open this up, it looks like that, right? So we're going to fold it back up which should be easy because there's already these little crease lines here, so it should fold back up pretty easy. So this is going to be the mouth. Hello. And this is going to be the top of the head, and this is going to be the body. So what I want you to do is figure out what kind of animal you want to make. If you want to make the same one as me, I will be making a penguin. Why? Because it's my favorite animal. You can make whatever animal you would like. Fredrick, what are you going to make?
A pig.
You're going to make a pig. Okay, Frederick's going to make a pig. I'm going to make a penguin. You can make whatever you want. You don't have to make an animal either. If you want to make a person, you can make a person. If you want to make an alien, make an alien. Make your favorite cartoon character. Make whoever you want. Just make sure that it has some sort of mouth. Okay? You could even make up a creature if you wanted to. So penguins are black and white, right? And they kind of look like they're wearing a tuxedo almost. So from like here back, it's all black. And from here forward, it's white. So we're going to use some black scrap paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to line it up with our paper bag. And I'm going to make the face first. So I'm going to do it this way so that the mouth, where the mouth is lined up with the bottom of the paper, and that'll make it easier. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to draw a line around this part of the bag so that I know how big the bag is. Okay, so I'm just drawing a little line. This is just to give me an idea of how big it's going to be. And then penguins don't really have square heads. So instead of making it a square head, I'm going to make a little kind of, almost like a rainbow going like that. And it's going to go from one corner of the bag to the other corner of the bag. Okay? So now what I have looks like that. Okay, so it's like a line and then a little rainbow. And I'm going to put my cap back on my marker. I'm going to make sure it clicks because otherwise it's not shut. Now I'm going to very carefully use my scissors to cut this at the line like that. And then this rainbow line's a little harder, but take your time. It's not a race. Just go as fast or as slow as you need to. And now we have a little dome. This is the head. The other thing I might have forgotten to mention is we're going to need a glue stick or any type of glue or even tape if you have it. Okay, so I'm going to use this glue stick. And instead of putting it on the paper, because the paper is bigger than where we're putting it on the bag, I'm going to put it on where we're putting it on the bag. So where we're putting it is this flap right here. We're not going to have it closed like this. We're going to keep it like this. And we're going to put the glue on here. Like that. How's it going over there, Fredrick? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. This pig is great right now.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, so we're going to take this that we just cut out. We are going to line up the bottom of this with the bottom of our mouth. And just like that, we have a little dome head. See that? Now it still doesn't look like a penguin, but it will. Trust me. Okay, but already it's starting to look a little different from a paper bag. Okay, so now we need to put black on here. Now, if you don't have construction paper, that's okay. You could also color it in with markers. It might take a little longer, but you can do it. So this doesn't quite fit, so I might have another piece in here of black paper. I also have several pieces of black paper, so I think what I'm going to do, because paper comes from trees, and I want to be good to the trees, is I'm going to use what I have. So it looks like I have this big piece here. So I'm going to cut it up a little bit. and make it into an easier shape to work with. I'm going to put some glue on this shape that I have, which happens to be a rectangle. And once I have the glue on there, got my glue on there, I'm going to go ahead and put that right here for part of the body. And there's still a little bit that I need to fill in. Notice I went underneath the flap with it, okay? So I still need right here, and I still need right here, okay? So I think this will fit right here perfectly. So I will cut off the little circular shapes from this, just like that, and put some glue again. And this way, we're not making the trees sad. Now, if you have a full piece of black paper, or any color paper really, you can use that, totally. I just feel better about reusing stuff that would have been thrown away. So, I put that there. It looks like I have a little extra piece. You know what? I might use that for later. I don't know. Actually, no. I'll cut it off. We'll cut that off right there, right at the end of the bag. Okay? And now we just have right here to do. I think this paper should do it. This is where we cut our head from. So I'll cut it so it's nice and straight and flat for us to work with. And here we go. I'm going to put it on the remaining brown part. There we go. And there we go. We've got our black penguin. Okay? Now, penguins aren't just black. They also have white, right? So, I've got some white here. And I've got some here. So I'm going to use all these pieces to make white. Now, we're going to make his belly first. So all we need is a little oval shape because we want his belly to be right around here. Okay? So we can take this, and if you want to, you can draw a little oval. You don't have to draw it first. You can just go ahead and cut. I'm going to go ahead and draw, and I'm going to see about where this fits on here. Okay, so it looks like the belly would be about this size. Is it a perfect circle? Is it a perfect oval? It's not. Does it have to be perfect? No. Are penguins perfect? I mean, in a way they are. But no one's perfect, right? Everything has a little bit of differences, or what some people call flaws, or imperfections. But that's what makes everyone and everything unique and different. And that's kind of cool. That's kind of the cool thing about life, is that nobody's the same, right? If I met a perfect person, if everybody was perfect, I think it might be pretty boring, actually. I don't even know what perfect person would be. So here we go. Here's a little belly. We got a little belly. Are we starting to look a little more like a penguin? A little bit. We're getting there, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a shape that's exactly like this, only smaller. Okay, so it's going to go like right here. So, and it's also going to be white. So we're going to use this one as our template. And a template is kind of like an example in a way. So we're going to line this up again so that it's flat, but we're going to keep it out a little bit from the side. And we're going to make a little rainbow again, okay? And we just don't want it to be as big as the bag. So we're going to make a rainbow like that. We'll see. Hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't, guess what? We can always do something else. Right? Okay, so we're going to cut that out. Fredrick, How's your piggy coming?
I'm working on the ears.
Oh, good. Yeah, penguins don't really have ears, so we probably won't make ears, but you could. You could make ears for this. Okay, so now we're going to put this right here. And we're going to use glue. And put it right there. Like that. Okay, so that's the face of the penguin. And now, what's this penguin missing?
Am I a penguin yet?
What is he missing? He's missing a beak. He's probably missing eyes, right? So, let's make those. So the eyes, we're going to use white because look around your eyes. Around your eyes, it's white. And then inside, there's like colors. And then in the very, very inside, there's black. There's a black dot. So first we're going to make the round eyes. So you can make one round eye. And then I want my eyes to be different sizes. Why? I don't know. Because I think it's funny and I think it's cute. So there we go. I have 2 different sized circles. And I am going to cut those out. Here we go, a cutting. So, I used to have a lot of different favorite animals when I was growing up. Mostly penguin, but I also really liked wombats. And my dog just got a new toy delivered to the house. And guess what the toy was? A wombat. I was so excited. I was probably more excited than her. Actually, I think it's right here. Look at that. It's a little wombat. Scribbles. It's your wombat. She doesn't even care. She's like, yeah, whatever. Wombat. Cool. All right. So now I have these little white dots. I can just do this on the glue stick. And I am going to put this one right here. There we go. It's starting to look right. And then I'm going to take this other dot. I'm going to put glue on it again. And I'm going to put that one on the other side. Right there. Okay. And now, instead of cutting out a black piece of paper, which I could do to make what's called the pupil of the eye, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use a marker. And I'm going to make a little pupil here. And then I'm going to make one right there. And now, I think he just needs a couple more things. I think he definitely needs a beak. So I'm going to use some of this orange paper. And we're going to see about what size we need. And then we're just going to cut a triangle out of here. Now, again, you can draw it if you want. So I'll draw it. Maybe make it like that big. You can experiment with sizes too. But it just needs to be a little triangle. And we will cut it out. Cut the beak. And then this is where you need to be careful because the beak is going to do what's called overlapping. So it's going to go from one part to the other part. So we can't glue the whole beak because if we glue the whole beak, the mouth will be glued shut, right? So it won't open if we glue it all. So we have to just glue the top of the beak. Okay, so just put one line of glue right here, like that. And then you can just kind of move it around and put it where it looks good. I think I like it right here. So I'm putting it right there. All right, now this looks more like a penguin to me than it did before, right? And now you have to come up with a voice for your penguin. So I'm going to name this penguin Pete. And Pete, what's your voice? Well, I think I talk like this. Okay, so that's how Petey talks. Pete talks like that. Pete, how's it going? Oh, it's pretty cold down here. Oh, because you live in Antarctica. Yeah, I live in Antarctica, and it's very cold. Well, good, Petey. I'm glad to hear it. Because that's the way you like it, right? Oh yeah, I like it very cold. Okay, good. I'm glad it's cold. Now, if you want to, you could make a little bow tie for Petey using maybe some red construction paper, or you can make little feet for him coming down here, which I actually might do real quick. I'm just going to, real quick, out of this paper, I'm just going to kind of make some feet here. Maybe just 1 foot so you can see. Maybe he's a one-footed penguin. Maybe he's a penguin with just 1 foot. That's okay. All right, so for the foot, you would just cut out some little toes and put it right here at the bottom, right? So there we go. Now Petey can kind of walk. Yeah, a little bit, but not quite all the way. Yeah, you would need a second one to walk properly. Yeah, right now I just walk with a limp. Yeah, that's okay. All right, you could make a little tongue coming down here if you wanted to. You could make ears if you wanted to put up some ears. You could make a scarf for Petey. Oh, no, that would make me very warm. Yeah, that would probably be too warm. Okay, well, thank you, Petey. Thank you. All right, and now I want to see. Franklin, are you done with your puppet?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
I'm embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
It's not as good as yours.
Well, Franklin, there's Fredrick. I'm sorry, I called you Franklin. Fredrick, there's no reason to compare. And you know what? I think this is a beautiful work of art. Here, bring up your puppet. Oh, look at this.
I made a pig.
Yeah, you made a pig. Look at that. It is a big pig.
It's the only bag I had.
That's fine. That's great. So, do you want to do a little puppet show with your pig?
Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, pig. Hey, Franklin. How is it in the sty? It's good. I don't know how to make it talk.
Okay, well, that's okay. So, how you can make it talk, here, I'm going to put you down for a second.
Okay.
All right, so how you can make it talk, if it's big like this, you just put your hand in, and your hand is going to go over like that, but you're going to be on the inside. So, with a big bag, it's a little harder. But look at this pig that Fredrick made. God, I keep calling him Franklin. He even made a little tongue for the pig. Isn't that cute? Good job, Fredrick. I think it looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, okay, join us tomorrow. We're going to be doing a new project or a new class or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing yet. What are we doing, Fredrick?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Keep washing your hands.
Wash your hands. Look out for toilet paper.